Commission. When called on, applicants and speakers will come to the front podium to speak. Only one person at a time should come. Please do not approach the podium until it's been vacated by the previous speaker. Please speak into the microphone and identify yourself and provide your address for the record when you begin speaking. Address your comments, questions, and testimony to the Commission. Please limit your comments to 3 minutes. It is unnecessary to repeat testimony previously given by others. Citizens may address the Commission on agenda items by responding to the Chair's call for speakers during discussion on each item and signing the speaker's log at the podium. All comments must be relevant to the item. The Chair or presiding officer may, in his or her discretion, prohibit a person from addressing the committee and/or remove that person from the council chambers if that person commits any disorderly or disruptive behavior. Please see the agenda for more information about these requirements. If you parked in the Sheridan Walker parking garage north of John Rex Elementary or the Arts District parking garage immediately south of City Hall, staff can provide a parking validation ticket for you. The agenda and documents are located at okc.primegov.com/public/portal. Then you would then select the Urban Design Commission meeting, then click on the agenda item, relevant documents, and come up with that below the item. Please see the agenda for additional information regarding meeting procedures and the review process. Keith, will you please call the roll?
Appeton.
Here.
Black. Here. Cow. Here. Charnickel.
Here.
Peoples.
Here.
We have quorum.
Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm getting my attachment to come up. Okay. We need approval for this minutes from the August 27th, 3 p.m.
I'll move to approve the minutes.
I'll second.
Okay, it passed. Am I approving for July 23rd as well?
No, I don't believe so. That might just be an error in your script there. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Sorry, where do I go next, guys? Do I have the... Can you check this? Is the... I'm sorry, I just... Do I have the correct? Who did this?
I think you're on the minutes from last time.
I'm sorry. This is where I'm supposed to be.
Yep.
I'm having technical problems.
Did you get the script up? So we did minutes, so we just need to say cases withdrawn. There are none.
Weird. Okay. All right, number 3, the case is withdrawn. We do not have any. There are none. Number 4, continuance requests. There are none. Number 5, we have a consent docket. I need this to get bigger. Okay.
So there are 3 items on the consent
Thank you.
docket, and staff's available to answer questions, or if anyone would like to pull one of those items, or we can take a motion to approve the consent docket.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions regarding any of these? Anything we need to discuss?
I will move to approve the consent docket.
Okay, it's unanimously passed. It's not showing up there, but it has passed. All right, number 6, cases for individual consideration. We do not have any. Number 7, in other business, we have Scenic River A. We have Spud 1780 at 1940 Southwest 9th Street.
Give me a second. My monitor's not working.
Okay. It's tech crazy in here today.
Let's see. Laura Griggs, Planning Department. This item on your agenda is a rezoning application that's currently located in SRODD, and you would be providing a recommendation that would be forwarded to the Planning Commission. Previously, you had another SPUD rezoning on South Portland, and at that time, staff had provided some information about a future proposed revision to the boundaries of SRODD. The previous application was adjacent to the south boundary of SRODD, and so in that case, staff recommended that that item be removed from SRODD. You all supported that, it went through the process, and it got removed from SRODD. The current application before you is actually 4 separate parcels within a neighborhood, and they are not adjacent to a boundary of SRODD. So staff wants to keep the contiguousness of SRODD intact until such time as we're able to complete the process that it's going to take to be able to change the overall boundary. So we had a lot of discussion in here that you saw previously, and we expanded on it for this particular location. And the fact of the more logical location for the boundary would be the southern boundary of the park. The city has a park, River Park, which is down north of the subject property. And so what I probably should do is just kind of run through this. We have the 4 parcels showing up, and to the north of all of this is where the park is. And so in this neighborhood, some of these are vacant parcels of land, some of these that had houses on them before and they've been torn down. One of the parcels actually has a couple of houses on it, and then the neighborhood has houses as well. And so they're kind of different. There's sidewalks on some of the streets. Obviously, when they build new stuff, we would end up with additional sidewalks. So from that perspective, this is, as you can tell, a much older neighborhood, smaller houses. The applicant's desire is to come in and build some duplexes in a neighborhood that has not had any improvements in it for quite some time, which, from the perspective of staff that reviews SRODD things, feels would be a very beneficial to this neighborhood. Last meeting which was in August, and I forgot that because it's been a few months since you guys have met. So with that, staff reviewed this proposal. We feel it is in keeping with SRODD guidelines and regulations, and we recommend that you all provide a recommendation of approval to the Planning Commission. The attorney and the applicant are here in the audience, but do you have any questions for staff? And this one, you're going to be hearing this from me a lot because we're starting to get more SPUDs in the periphery area in SRODD.
I don't know if this is a question for you or for council, but in the actual PUD document, it's referencing a 20-foot minimum lot size. But in all the graphics and the exhibits within the PUD, it talks about a 20-foot building or a 40-foot duplex on a pair of 50-foot, a pair of 25-foot lots.
Okay, so if they wanted to sell off the individual sides of the duplex,
Right?
that's where the 20-foot would come from?
But it's a 20-foot building then on a 25-foot lot. But the buildings, under building setback line, it says building setback line shall be in accordance with the base zoning district. But the minimum lot width shall be one dwelling unit per 20 feet. So is that 20 feet of dwelling on a 25-foot lot? Because it says minimum lot width.
I'll let
I'm just
Caitlin,
curious if it is
and
a-
if nobody has any other questions, or if it's okay if Caitlin goes ahead and answer that question.
Good afternoon, Caitlin Turner, 525 Northwest 11th Street, on behalf of the applicant. So to answer your question, that's going to allow for the duplex on a lot that maybe isn't compliant with the current bulk standards for minimum lot width for the R2 district. So that would be per dwelling unit. So one half of the duplex would be the 20 feet, the other half would be 20 feet. In total, it would be a 40-foot lot width. And again, that's, as Laura had stated, that's in the event that we were going to go plat and sell these units. So it gives the opportunity for them to either be rentals or to be owner occupied.
The total lot width would be 40 feet or 50?
Well, so the way that it's drafted would allow for a duplex on a 40-foot lot. So each unit would be allocated 20 feet each. Yeah, that's right.
Well, I think that there's a slight, because in order for the lot width to be 20, the duplex width would have to go down to 15 in order to be compliant with the code and have a side yard setback. It may be down to 17, but it says the minimum lot width is one dwelling unit for 20 feet. They're mixing the two together. I think it should say minimum lot width should allow for one 20-foot dwelling unit, but it's saying the minimum lot width is one dwelling unit per 20 feet. It just seems like there's something here that could be, maybe it could be interpreted multiple ways. Doesn't quite seem correct.
So we could go ahead and modify that to
That's fine.
25 feet. That way it's allowing for the setback and the actual unit itself. So we can go ahead and seek to add a TE just to revise that to 25 feet.
And that would be perfect.
We don't normally do TEs, but we would do conditions. So
Yeah.
that would be,
So it's
Section
item number
5.
so
5.
section 5, so
Yeah.
you're wanting to change that instead of per 20 feet?
It could be minimum lot width is 25 feet.
Minimum lot width shall be, okay, so
25
you want,
feet.
so is that,
5 instead of 20.
but he's saying minimum lot width shall be 25?
Yeah.
That's the wording you want to use, is
Yeah, I
that?
think that it's
Yeah.
a lot width, not referencing the dwelling unit. Then they can put a dwelling unit on it that's in accordance with the ordinance.
So just minimum lot width shall be 25 feet.
Yes,
Okay,
thank you.
Perfect. That works.
Per 20-foot dwelling.
was there any other
Other
questions?
questions?
So that would mean, obviously, staff tries to provide you with the motion, so it makes it easier. So if you support this and you would make a recommendation of approval, subject to the condition that
Item 5.
5.
sorry, I looked at 5 and it said dumpsters, but I was on the wrong page. You were talking on page 2, number 5, building setback lines, that the last sentence would be revised to read, minimum lot width shall be 25 feet.
Correct.
Okay.
Per 20-foot dwelling. All right, do we have a motion to move to approve with this?
You might want to ask if there's anybody else in the gallery that wants to speak on this item.
Would anyone else like to speak on this item? Any further discussion?
Thank you.
All right, do we have a motion to approve with the updated language?
I will move to provide a recommendation of approval to the Planning Commission on the basis that the proposed rezoning to SPUD 01780 complies with the intent of the Scenic River Overlay Design District zoning ordinance as referenced in Section D of the staff report, contingent upon,
With the condition
with the
that,
condition that, item 5, page 2, building setback lines, the last sentence be revised to state minimum lot width shall be 25 feet.
Perfect. We have a second?
I'll second the motion.
There we go. All right,
Thank
the
you.
Motion passed. All right, item B. We have the 2026 Urban Design Commission meeting, its submittal deadline calendar.
Michael Philbrook, Planning Department. This is just the annual ritual that we go through near the end of the year to provide you with your calendar for your meeting calendar for the 2026 calendar year. And along with that, there are the submittal deadline dates that are set forth. Nothing unusual about this year in terms of the days and dates of the meetings. We're still meeting on the fourth Wednesday of every month, with the exception of November and December, as we usually do, to move that up to the third week in each of those months in an attempt to keep us as far away from the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas, as we normally do, in our best hopes of trying to maintain availability of a quorum. So that's pretty much the whole idea behind the calendar. We do need someone to make a motion to adopt this calendar so that we can have it approved and take it forward and advise the city clerk of these meeting dates.
I will move to adopt the calendar.
We have a second?
I'll second.
All right, motion passed. All right, section 8, communications. We have an administrative approval report for Scenic River. Do I need just to read through all of these?
No, so we
Or
have,
Michael will,
and I would say we won't read through them because there are
like, a lot.
20-something
Yeah.
of them. So you all are welcome at any time as you peruse this list to reach out to staff if you have questions. The actual administrative approvals are also attached here in PrimeGov if you'd just like to look through them. But unless there's something in particular that you'd like to know more about, we can just continue on. No actions required on these. It's just an informational item.
Okay.
I was messing with my computer.
All right. Section B here, comments from planning and planning department staff.
Don't
Nothing?
know,
No
not at this
comment?
time.
comment would be, we have a meeting next
Yeah.
month because Scenic River has items. So we'll probably do an early quorum call again, just to make sure we have 5 of you, and we really appreciate you all continuing to show up tremendously.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you.
Could I get confirmation? It says Wednesday, December 1st,
That's like 2 weeks.
which is a
No.
Monday.
No, your next
Next-
meeting is
Interesting.
Wednesday, December 17th.
December
Mine,
if it's-
mine says 17th and Lee says 1st.
when the meeting is next month.
That's so weird.
Okay,
If you click on
if
the
you click
actual
on it-
item,
Yeah, there's
it's just cutting it off on
Okay.
that side of the page.
Yeah, that cutoff is,
my bad.
No, that's okay, it's the 17th.
right.
You can come visit us on the 1st if you want to.
I'll think about it.
Okay. Thank you.
Wednesday, December 17th is the next meeting. All right, comments from commission members? Do we have any comments? All right. D, our next meeting date is Wednesday, December 17th. New applicants have to be, had to have been submitted by Tuesday, November 18th, 4 p.m. All right, I'd like to, no more comments? Okay. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn, or I can't do that, can I? I'd like to, I'd just like to